I just got one question for you. Are you above the age of 18 and wish you had someone to tell you financial tips for back in your yonder days?
I want to know, are you under 18 and really have no clue what to expect in the world of finances?
If you answered yes to either one of those questions, then this video is for you. We want to get you on the track to saving.
Saving. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Danyell and this is Austin Barker, and this YouTube channel is dedicated to bringing you updates on finance, living your best lifestyle, experiencing travel, and puppers.
But guys, before we get started, it only takes like a millisecond to hit the subscribe and the like button on the video. Just let us know that we're doing a good job.
I know for the majority of my life that savings just meant having a few $100s in the bank. However, once we started growing personally together, then the thought of savings has changed tremendously.
We're 100% self-taught, so that basically means that we had to use a bunch of resources, books, videos, blogs, and basically anything that we could get our grubby little hands on. And one thing we did get our grubby little hands on is the book by Robert Kiyosaki, The Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He really expresses the importance of the pay yourself first principle.
And pretty much what this means is that you are using your money to help your future self instead of helping your current self. Because creating a self-saving plan now is going to give you a good, safe layer of money to spread into your future adulthood.
Yeah, and one way to utilize this is actually direct deposit. Let the computer do the hard work for you, and then just don't touch it.
Easier said than done.
Yeah. So, if you could even do something like $20 a week, you know, from the time that you're 18 to the time that you're 30, I mean, woof, you know, do the math for him, babe.
So, if you save $20 a week until you are 30, by the time you are 30, you will have saved $12,480. Plus, that's not including the interest rates for savings. And I know that our personal savings account interest rate is 3%, but just look at different banks and look around to see what the best rate that you can get is.
We've linked to a story by CNBC that says that most people by the age of 34 only have $4,700 in their bank accounts.
Yeah, which is, that number is actually a lot higher than most of the people that I know around here. But I think that it's time that we take a break from your wonderful tips to show you your daily dose of the Barker Boys.
And today we're going to share with you a few clips about the Boise's reaction to the forbidden word H-U-N-G-R-Y.
So the world wants to know. The world wants to know. Are you a hungry boy? Are you hungry? Hey, Bo. Are you hungry? Littlefoot, are you hungry? That's not yours.
Boys, I got a question for you. You want something to eat? Huh? You want food? Let me ask you a question, PA. Joseph, are you hungry?
Are you hungry? Are you hungry? So now we're back. Hopefully you're as jazzed up about puppers and finances as we are.
Yeah, I hope so. So many apps have been placed on the App Store, conveniently located on your phone, that makes saving dummy-proof. And Acorns is one of those apps that allows you to do investing, small amounts of investing, daily, monthly, or even weekly.
It's all up to you. So Acorns takes that money for you and invests it into a secure portfolio of ETFs. Now, if you don't know what an ETF is, look down.
I love ETFs.
But for more technical information, you can look at the link in the description to the Acorns website where it describes all of it for you.
It also uses a function called roundups. It's not a trick or witchcraft or anything. It just takes your spending and rounds it up to the nearest dollar. The difference of each purchase that's invested, once it adds up to $5, that's when they'll invest it. An example of that actually is buying a latte for $3.56 at a coffee shop.
I want a latte that cheap.
I guess it is kind of cheap.
Yeah. Okay, but Acorns would round that purchase up to the next dollar, which would be $4. So that would be 44 cents that it would put into your investment fund. And then, like he said, once that reaches $5, then they invest it into a stock.
And it adds up really fast. Of course, even though we love flashy new tech apps, most banks do actually offer these tools for their customers. So maybe talking to a local bank would be a smart start.
Now, starting your saving money journey is a lot more possible if you stay at home and live with your parents during your college or early 20 years. If you're in a situation where you can live at home rent-free or even at a discounted rate before you get bogged down by all of the financial burdens of being an adult, then do it. Now, if you've ever seen Billy Madison, where he grabs that little boy's chubby little face and squeezes it and he says, stay at home for the love, he says, stay here as long as you can for the love of God, cherish it. This is me grabbing your face, telling you to stay at home and cherish it.
Which it's like, we know that not everybody gets the opportunity or the possibility to stay at home for as long as they would like. So it's like, a lot of you are going to have to take the plunge, which we did, and we turned out all right.
I did. I can't speak for you. But that is the purpose of this video, so that way that you guys can learn from our experiences and our tips, and you don't have to work and grind as hard as we have.
The next tip is one that Danyell did a fire job on. And it was basically that because of all her hard work and dedication, she was actually able to get a 4-year degree with almost zero student loan debt.
Yeah, so I just worked really hard to make sure that I got as many scholarships as possible. No one wants to deal with that long-term process of paying off thousands of dollars of debt. Save that for your mortgages. In fact, on average, the American household has more than $46,679 of student debt. Now, that's a lot of Monterey Jack.
A lot of provolone. Just pick a cheese. Anyways, there's a ton of websites and tools that you can use to help you apply. And a few of those to name is scholarships.com and then fastweb.com.
And everything we've mentioned so far is below in the description for you to reference. And also make sure that any leftover scholarship money that you are saving as well. Now, it ties back to being able to live at home because I, during college, had already moved out. So I was having to pay rent and gas and insurance and utilities and clothes and social events. So I wasn't able to save my money. So that's a big regret that I do have.
And there's a genuine argument right there for why you should stay at home as long as you can. Then, of course, if you haven't started your first job or you're actually living at home with mom and dad and going to college, then we have a tip for that as well.
So if you get some sort of allowance money, you ask your parents, hey, can I have $20, $30, $40, whatever to go hang out with my friends and go to the movies or go out to eat? All that leftover money, save it. Don't go the next day and go get yourself a breakfast burrito from Sonic or something because you're like, oh, I have a little bit of money left over. Save it.
And then when I was younger, of course, I spent tons of money on breakfast before school, buying clothes that didn't really impress anybody. So it didn't work. So if you start good saving habits now, while you're young, it'll carry on with you and follow you the rest of your life.
So I hope that these money saving tips have been helpful to you, and that is all for us today on Breaking Barriers with the Barkers. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video so that way we can get a little bit closer to our digital nomad lifestyle dream of that pie in the sky.
And thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time on the tube.
I got one question. No. My name's Dave and I like to party. You're like, my name's Dave and I like to party.
I like to party. When you're 30, I mean, woof.
Woof.
Oh, I feel like we're not gelling. Okay, so,
Jello.
yeah, like we're not gelling. We're not like flowing together real good.
In fact, the average American household has 46,679. Yeah, I got it. 46,679,000. Nope. Sorry, I'll get it. $46,000 of debt. In student loan debt.
Shut. I think we should go through there and record one more time.
The whole thing?
Yeah, because we'll really nail it.